John Tracy Clinic was founded in 1943 by the actor Spencer Tracy and his wife Louise. Their son John was diagnosed with hearing loss as an infant, and at the time there were very few options for parents of children with hearing loss. Our clinic was founded to help support parents and help children with hearing loss communicate effectively as accomplished leaders. We've pioneered educational strategies, and we've impacted generations of children around the world. All of our goals focus on bringing sound and speech to hearing-impaired children and bringing support and knowledge to their families. First, we need to detect hearing loss early and then provide parents with support and resources they need. We also need to offer each child access to sound and language. This way, children can prepare for spoken language kindergarten. Finally, we need to develop leadership in the field by training the next generation of experts in early childhood deaf education through our graduate degree program. John Tracy Clinic leads the field of pediatric audiology and early childhood deaf education. Without our services, the lifetime economic cost to the public for a child with hearing loss is more than $400,000, dollars mostly for special education services. Our children are prepared to become productive citizens, not dependent upon public support. JTC is the only institution of its kind to offer a master's degree program and lab school for teachers of the deaf, the only one to offer worldwide distance education, and the only one to provide hearing screenings to tens of thousands of children each year. JTC provides comprehensive services for children with hearing loss from birth to age 5. We offer exclusively spoken language programs to prepare hearing-impaired children for mainstream classrooms. We achieve this through pediatric audiological testing, individualized coaching, and a state-of-the-art preschool that teaches listening and speaking skills. We provide a hearing screening program that reaches more than 20,000 children per year. We also have a graduate school program to educate the next generation of teachers of the deaf and leaders in the field. But parent education is the focus of our service model. At JTC, parents learn to become their children's teachers and advocates. From whom does a child learn to speak? Their parents. JTC has qualitative and quantitative indicators against which we measure our progress. JTC leadership establishes participation objectives for each program annually. Each program has established outcomes to measure its impact. This includes using established tools that measure language and developmental progress and annual parent surveys. Staff and the board regularly review outcomes to ensure continuous improvement. There are many stereotypes, and the assumption is that children with hearing loss cannot listen or speak, and that their only option is to sign or lip read. But technology and education have changed the playing field. Cochlear implants and digital hearing aids have enabled deaf and hearing-impaired children to access sound and develop speech. Even better, studies consistently show that when children receive hearing aids or cochlear implants and participate in early, intensive programs like ours, they can develop communication and academic achievement at the same rate as their hearing peers. John Tracy Clinic is one of the leading centers for pediatric audiology in Southern California. We're also the largest community hearing screening program in Southern California. We're a pioneer in early childhood deaf education and a nationally recognized innovator that teaches parents of deaf children how to nurture their child's language skills by creating language-rich environments. Thanks to our Hollywood roots and the fame associated with Spencer Tracy, John Tracy Clinic was a well-known and celebrated cause for several generations. It was the IT charity to support. As the golden age of Hollywood faded, so did the universal recognition of the John Tracy Clinic name. Our culture historically has been to be modest about our accomplishments and not promote our good work. That means that JTC has now become a best-kept secret. We're working to strengthen our brand and reestablish JTC as a household name. As in every field, we know that to provide the highest quality services in unpredictable economic times, we have to act strategically, do more with less, and allow our service model to evolve and adapt. If we had additional resources, we would continue to run a lean business operation, but would have the funds to expand services. This would include in-person programming and web-based education across the country and the world. We'd be able to conduct more research and continue to educate medical professionals on the importance of early detection and intervention. If John Tracy Clinic had additional resources, we could expand our speech services to include at least one speech pathologist with a deaf and hard of hearing credential. This specialist would provide one-on-one lessons for parents and children working on speech clarity in their daily lives. We'd also like to provide newborn hearing screenings and education services across Southern California, extending beyond Los Angeles and Long Beach. As you may know, traveling across Los Angeles is difficult. Additional sites would make our services more easily available to more children and families.